Wonderful thing dey happen now. A very wonderful thing dey happen now. Something very wonderful dey happen now. God don bless Ambazonian. God don bless Ambazonian. Oh. A very wonderful thing dey happen now. God don bless the Ambazonian people. God don answer Ambazonia their prayers. Oh. Jehovah don answer our prayers. Oh. God don bless the Ambazonian people. Oh. Something wonderful dey happen. Oh. God don answer our prayers. Oh. Something wonderful dey happen. Oh. God dey answer all prayers. Oh. No matter wetin you want, God go give you. Oh. You just need for be very faithful. Something wonderful dey happen. Oh. Ambazonia una can hear the wonderful thing wey don happen. Oh. God don dey answer our prayers. Oh. Something wonderful dey happen. Oh. Today na the day wey I go bring una the good news. Oh. Something very wonderful dey happen for the Ambazonian people them. Something very wonderful dey happen for our people them. Something very wonderful. Today na the day for the good news. Today na the day for the good news. Something very wonderful dey happen. Oh. Yes. Una good afternoon, fellow Ambazonians. Una good evening for all our people them for Ground Zero. Una salute all una friends of Ambazonia. I salute una all the people them wey una love and una care about the Ambazonian liberation struggle. I salute all una, all the people wey they desire freedom, all the people they want to be free, all the people they want to live with dignity. Some very wonderful things they happen. Oh. So today I don't come for can give una the wonderful news for the sweet thing where they happen for the Ambazonian people there. So I hope say una will come well. I salute all una. I don't come for give una a breaking news. The most wonderful thing where any people if you expect them. It take more than 2000s. Jesus Christ a time. It don't reach 2000 years. There is no other human being where it come for this ground with the gifts, with the powers for transform the world since the time of Jesus Christ. It don't take more than 2000 years. The world will never get another Jesus Christ. Dr. Martin Luther King will be promised the black people them for America. Say he get a dream for them. The killing for 1968. It take another 39 years for the black people them for America forget a Peking. We go rise up for answer the call, for manifest the dream where Martin Luther King beget them for the black people. It took 38 years after the assassination of Martin Luther King for another black person for incarnate and then manifest the promise. It took the world a very long time. Forget the Steve Jobs. We transform digital technology. It take a young boy with a born for village for South Africa. And not even be raised by his own papa then. He will be raised by his own uncle. That person is named now Nelson Mandela. It take Mandela for move from the village, from the royal palace of the African kingdom. Mandela papa be now a king or a chief or a fawn, the uncle who he grow with tea. He take the uncle for send Mandela for city, for go for secondary school. And when Mandela reached for city for secondary school, Mandela experienced for the first time the injustice for being a black man. It changed Nelson Mandela from a college student for decide to become a liberator. For the world, it will take a very long time for a human being for coming to this world with a gift, a goal, a vision, a purpose. We big so big. And the people that they exist for that time, it will take them time for them to understand the gift where this person can give them. Even during the period of Jesus Christ, most people, they don't even believe the master. They don't be see walk like it means something for them. Why you go for taking that 2,000 years later for a person who don't live since then, for more and more and more and more people for come understand the purpose and the power of this man. The Ambazonian Governing Council, through the Ambazonian people them, God don't give una a gift, a Jesus Christ. God don't give una own Jesus Christ for free una from bondage, for free una from the prisons of occupation. God don't bless the Ambazonian people them for all una prayers. We una big papa, una big mommy them. Wa big papa and wa big mommy them. They don't pray. Make God answer their prayer. Make they become a free people. Prayers to be answered not by persons. Dreams that be manifested not through a person who don't be ready. You feel pray as much as you want. If you never be ready and embody the qualities for manifest that dream, no matter how you pray, you know if you manifest the gift of a child, the gift of pregnancy, the gift of $1 million or millions, the gift of a big business, the gift of healing, until you be ready for received the transformation, nothing will happen. Since the Ambazonian people, their occupation from 1961, all una prayers, God don't prepare una Prepare una, and call upon a person where if he get the character, the temperament, the patience, if he embody the wisdom, you got to prepare that person for give una, for answer the prayers of una freedom. And the prayer, that person, una own Jesus Christ, in name of Dr. Lucas Cho Ayaba. Today make 50 years where God bring that Pekin for born inside the Ambazonian territory. For prepare that Pekin for una. For give una own Jesus Christ. For give una freedom. Just like God create a born Barack Obama for those conditions, for prepare Barack Obama and build inside, grow inside the dream, the prophecy of a king. The promise with Dr. Martin Luther King make up. They get Mandela, Obama get for go through all those experiences for nurture ye, prepare ye, groom ye, grow ye. For manifest the dream of a black man, for become a president of the United States. So too is the story of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba. Today, that the day where God bring Dr. Ayaba for this ground. And since they bring him for this ground, God don't prepare you for the last 30 years. Just like he prepared Martin Luther King for about 30 years for start the ministry. Just like he prepared Barack Obama for more than 30 years for you for enter into the US Senate, for you for become a senator, and then prepare you through that process for qualify, for mold you, for be able, for embrace the gift and offer the promise to the people. Over the last 30 years, there is no other living Ambazonian we don't dedicate a life from the time we be there 20 years old till you can reach today. You don't dedicate every waking hour of your life to the freedom of the Ambazonian people. And God prepare, and shape the moment for that dream for come alive. For the circumstances to be ripe. For the conditions for be ready. For that new leadership for emerge for the Ambazonian people. For the generation. Just like Christ. Just like an Obama. Just like a Mandela. God create a spark for a birthday, while most people then they will celebrate themselves. The leader on a birthday, when not today, he gather all the leadership of Ambazonian Governing Council, including the Defense Department and the leadership of AGovC Defense Department or the War Council. He say all man must come for Oslo, for Norway. The leader talks in a time for sharpen colors. He talks say for a birthday Now time for bring the best of the best to the headquarters of Ambazonian Governing Council for Oslo, Norway. For AGovC headquarters. For AGovC Diaspora headquarters for Oslo, Norway. So all the leadership of Ambazonian Governing Council, including the Defense Department or the War Council, all man, it did for Oslo, Norway. The leader talk say, now time for sharpen the colass. As God don't give you the gift for reach 50 years old, an average Ambazonian may even live up to 50. If God don't take it this far, if God don't take Ambazonia this far, then at the time this, where the leader talk say, the Ambazonian Governing Council will create the roadmap for our liberation. It create the strategies for our liberation. It create the vision for our liberation. It launch the armed struggle and invoke the right for self-defense. And invoke that right on ground zero. And then spark the liberation. The leader talk say, after 5 years, his strategy will lay them out for the Ambazonian people. The roadmap will lay them out for the Ambazonian people. That roadmap, that strategy, that leadership, that catalyst with a Satan. It don't defeat Cameroon. But on the birthday, we don't reach 50 years. The leader want to renew a commitment to the Ambazonian people. For a birthday where it don't reach 50. A legacy. Just like a Mandela. Now for deliver a free homeland to this generation. That's why the leader don't call all the AGovC leadership for meet up for Oslo. It's in a time for sharpen the colass again. A time for all man, for Shidon, down. And then open that roadmap where they be designer. And then look how the fit take the defeat, how we don't defeat Cameroon. And give our people them back their territory. Now remember, as the talks went 2 or 3 they gather, and for the miracles that happen. Every time the Ambazonian Governing Council it bring a leadership together, when I know what it happen. When they bring the best of the best of the best, for examine the moment of our struggle, for examine, Commander, I beg, a day live, I will call you back when I finish. I don't hear the good news. When, for examine how that strategy, it don't defeat Cameroon, and now for shape and redesign how we will take them, for not only how we don't defeat them for Libya, how we don't defeat them for all place, but how we fit take our territory back fully and deliver a free homeland to our people. So the leader, they renew a commitment, they reaffirm a dedication for make sure say for the next 1 year, for the next 12 months, our people, they must see a totally complete and free Ambazonia. So I come today, now for can join all una mami them, join all una papa them, join all brothers and sisters, join all Ambazonians. For say make we put our hands together while we fight this liberation struggle. And God don't protect the leader right up until this moment. I want to call all una. If you're there for Facebook, go for Dr. Ayaba, a real Facebook page. go send him happy birthday. When I get my WhatsApp number, record a WhatsApp message, a short WhatsApp message, and send the leader a happy birthday message. Words of encouragement. Wish the leader well. Tell the leader thank you for the dedication, for a commitment, for a focus, for the call we don't answer them, for deliver the people them. I want to make you join me today. I want to make you join me for this moment. A moment of hope. A moment for start a new journey for a liberation struggle. A moment for move towards the destiny as the leader don't rededicate and make a new commitment or renew a vows. See, people they married, they do marriage renewals. They renew their vows. The leader don't renew a vows we make them for the Ambazonian people. So, as una pay attention for what they happen for outside, make una know say today that the leader birthday, and the leader don't call all the leadership for the leader that he and the chairman, the defense secretary, as una fit talk. American people they talk say defense secretary. Now he and the chairman of the war council, that the man will lead the war in terms of the AGovC defense, Mr. Benedikwa. Now in that he don't land for Oslo, Norway. Everybody, all the top leadership, the Secretary of State for the Ambazonian Governing Council, Dr. Cho Ayaba, with their families, the Vice President, most of the heads of missions, all were sisters them, or mommy they don't want to know them. All Monday for Oslo, Norway. This weekend go hot. Ambazonian they invade Norway. Might just talk AGovC they invade Norway. Now almost an Ambazonian invasion of Norway. All the plane them that they gonna for Norway. All the plane that they fly from Canada, from the United States, from England, from Germany, from France, from Portugal, from Brazil, from South Africa. All they go for Oslo, Norway, for AGovC headquarters. Now the first time this, for the history of the Ambazonian people, their struggle, with a national liberation movement, they call for a leadership summit. First time since 1961, a national liberation movement, a call for a leadership summit for sharpen the colors for the liberation, for redesign, for rethink, for re-engineer, for sharpen our strategies them, for teach Diongute something, for teach Pobia something, for teach La Republic du Cameroon something, for teach them who will be as Ambazonian. Say that they are nonsense, they are scam. Not being at the generation of the Munas and the Funchas this one are the generation of the Dr. Cho Ayaba. That the generation of Benedikwa, that the generation of Julius Nye, that the generation of the Capo Daniels, that the generation of the Mami Wali, that the generation of the General Efan, General Capo, General Sumanguru, General Ba Ivo, that the generation of the General Kata, that the generation of Captain Small Pikin, General Kumbo, Now the generation of the general no pity, of the general RK. Now the don't blink generation. Now the generation of the Dr. Mambo, of Cecilia Mabo, the Tapang Ivo, the Genavela, the Mami B, the Mami Erica, and the generation of the SG, of the General Ethan, the Supreme, Power. I man can't take play with that kind of generation. The Ambazonian Governing Council could deliver independence to the Ambazonian people. Would they like steel? Would be made up of steel. Men and women of steel. The highest character and caliber of people then. Shake no day. Why did he gather? Did he work very hard as well? Throughout the weekend. Now walk, think and walk for the forces on the ground. For make sure say they get everything what they need them. For get the job done and deliver a free homeland for our people then. So for all our teammates, the one day where they still travel, when I travel safe, we know say what do we now? In the presence of the Jesus Christ of Ambazonia, of the Nelson Mandela of Ambazonia, of the Lion of Ambazonia, of the King Kong of Ambazonia, the father of all generals, the man with even the enemy, that he shake when they hear a name, when they talk, when they see poster, that night probably and he sleep. The man he don't create a nation of rebels. So I want to make all we pray. The universe, the power where they create worlds and they make ultimate be possible. The power where they grow grass, make the fish for water, feed do what they do and feed live underwater. Make the animals and where they underground, they feed live underground. The power where they make night, day, guaranteed 24/7. That power, what they call and say infinite intelligence. That means say intelligence will not get end. Wisdom will not get end. Power will not get end. We call upon you. Say this speaking we don't give we our own Jesus Christ. Our own Moses. Our own Mandela. The universe. Mother God. Mother Earth. Continue for protecting. Continue for blessing with more wisdom, with more energy, with more endurance. Bring the best of the best into for your inner circle. Attract the one that will be ready, they be willing, the one that will be the most committed, the most dedicated. Guide it, bless it, give it the strength, the wit, the sharpness, the words. Draw all the people then who they believe in freedom, who they believe in human dignity, We believe in human rights. We believe for sovereignty. People who believe for better life for our pikin them, for our mommy them, for our brothers them, for our sister them. All Ambazonians for diaspora and for ground zero. Draw them for this man into a vision, into a roadmap, into a strategy. Draw our people them, strengthen their heart, clean their heart for belief in truth, and waiting will give them a free homeland. God, today will call upon you as a people. So we want to thank you for this speaking. We don't give you like our own liberator. We thank you for how far you don't bring we as a people. We thank you, Lord, for the defeat way you don't defeat Cameroon. For the strength we don't strengthen our forces. For the courage and the confidence we don't give for ground zero. For all the forces across the 13 states. For make them invisible. For make them where they feel stand. 2,000 La Republique forces. And they feel withstand them. And push them away. Push them out. We thank you for this speaking where they call it say Dr. Ayaba. God, we thank you. We thank you for your blessings on the Ambazonian people. Then. And we know say, wait till you start them, it always finish them. When you give we a dream, you give we a vision, you show we how to do them, and then you give we the power and the character for stay on the path of that vision, on the path of that mission. We know say our land, it already be a liberated land. Open our people their heart, open their ears, and strengthen them. For be upright people them, just people them, straight people them, people that they walk on truth and on character. For say the country we want belong, make it be a reflection of who you be. Now the reason this way actually make you rise up for take our land. For build a country where you go reflect the perfection of which you make we. A country where will be at the best for Africa. We thank you for Dr. Ayaba's life. We thank you for who we don't be for we. We thank you for the man, the pikin, the papa, the brother, the uncle, who you don't make me be for all we. We thank you very much for your love we get and for the Ambazonian people then. Dear universe. Thank you for the love we pour them for the Ambazonian land. We thank you for the protection upon our mommy them, upon our papa them, upon our brothers and our sisters. We thank you for the courage, the strength, the bravery we don't put them inside our defense forces and their commitment for our homeland. For say every battle before they want to go fight, make you give them the battle already before they even open their gun. Before they even reach, may they already win the battle. We know say with you all to be possible. If you feel make night, it turn into day. And you make day, it finish so they go for an evening. And no man no need for do anything. If you make grass, it grow. You make any fruit, it continue for be and give we that fruit. You make mango, maybe mango. Apple, maybe apple. Day and night. We no need for do anything. For those things will be like that. Then we know say Ambazonian we already create them, conceive them, and deliver them for we. It also could be a reality. God will bless you and we thank you. We thank you, universe, for this speaking we give we. For this brother we give we that call it Dr. Ayaba. And we know say, as you don't give it live up to 50 years, we know say the next 1 year, the next 12 months, the next 16 months, the next 18 months, the next 20 months, we know say we'll clean our land and end Cameroon occupation and give our people them true independence. We will establish a government by the Ambazonian people them, created by the Ambazonian people them. We will reflect the best of who all we will stand for. So Dr. Ayaba, our leader, the president of Ambazonian Governing Council, PA, the papa of all generals, we say happy birthday to you. And we thank you for your services to the nation, your love for the Ambazonian people, them, how you don't dedicate your life. You fulfill go to the highest places and get the most highest job. But you decide to use 80% of your time for dedicating to the freedom of Ambazonian people. We love you. We appreciate you. We honor you very much. We'll be so happy to see some of you will live today and work with you and see how you lead, how you work. We'll see your character. We'll see how you work 16, 18 hours a day. For listen for all what you go on ground zero and give the best advice, the best guidance. May God bless you. As you don't live these 50 years, may God give you another 50 more. Another 50 more. Live until you reach 100 and even more. May God bless you. May God bless the Ambazonian people then. May God not forget for use my WhatsApp message. When I record a happy birthday message, good wishes message, and when I send them for me, make we flood the leader a WhatsApp today. Today, make we flood the leader a WhatsApp with positive message, good messages, words of encouragement, prayers, blessings, gifts. And don't forget, the leader now, man, way he believe in combat. So you fit even send bullets for soldier them through the leader today. Talk say, hey, the leader, you don't do so well. This day, I beg, at $10,000 this. How much you need them for finish this war? How much Ambazonian need them? Mr. Ayaba, 5 years, we don't defeat the Republic. How much Ambazonian need them for finish this war? Me and my family, I hear say your birthday. Me and my family, we want to ask you how much you need them for put that 400 AK them for down, for operation takeover, for finish the process. How much you need them? Call, send a message. Say how many bullets forces they need them. Today their birthday. Tell me how many bullets forces they need them for chase la Republic to come on out. On your birthday, Dr. Abanatini, so I want to do them for help you liberate Wala. I would like to receive that kind of message. Now, which block be very weak? And waiting, how many sticks will we put on for that block for strengthening? Tell me, Dr. Ayaba. I've also to wait for that kind of message because na birthday. The word is the leader, the focus for the liberation. All right. So when I get my WhatsApp number, when I flood the leader, when I flood WhatsApp, when I flood Facebook, when I flood Twitter with good wishes, birthday messages, words of encouragement, words of kindness, act of love, okay, acts of kindness to the forces through the leader. All right. We could leave on for here. May God bless you now. We'll talk for now. Tomorrow, we'll bring you more news as the summit for Oslo, they go on as they sharpen the collapse for finish the war, for finish the liberation of the land. We'll bring you more updates. We'll send you more pictures. We'll flood. All right. Now the time for be positive because we'll go towards the end of the liberation struggle. All right. So we'll be very positive. May God bless you now. Now get a good night. I'll be with my brother Asu, when the press secretary for the executive office of Ambazonian Governing Council. May God bless you now. Now get a good night.